Spooky season is upon us, and normally these mofos are out here slashing everybody else, but today they're slashing on each other because we're about to do a horror gauntlet featuring none other than Jason Voorhees as the main. I don't know what you want to call him, antagonist, I guess. I don't know. They're all antagonists, but whatever. Either way, we're gonna see how far Jason Voorhees can make it in a horror villain gauntlet. Gonna get into it, but first let me introduce the guys. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase, what's happening?
Let's get ready to splatter fest.
Live from the man cave, it's Caleb K, the Mama Wanna God Leo. What's going on?
There's gonna be a lot of hacking and slashing in this one.
a lot of cutting, a lot of slashing. And deep in the heart of Texas, man, listen, it's Wendeezy. What's going on? Exactly.
Why you have to do that?
Cause
so yes, we are going to be taking a look. Oh, I'm sorry, and I of course am your man in the chair, Aaron. And yeah, I mean, gratuitous violence the scary way. That's how it goes. I love it. Let's get right on into it. So let's take a look at the gauntlet that the guys and I put together here. So yes, Mr. Jason Voorhees himself has got to make it through the gauntlet. How far is he going to get? Starting at Leatherface, Mike Myers next, Freddy, even though we already saw that on the big screen.
Rematch, baby. Rematch.
Pennywise, and then followed by Pinhead. That's a classic for all you youngins out here who are watching. I don't know if you've seen Pinhead, but that's a pretty effed up villain in and of itself. So I guess let's kick it right off with Leatherface versus.
What's the rules?
Rules. Do I set ground rules for Jason Voorhees?
Straight out old hack and slash, baby.
Hack and slash, baby.
I mean, you see, but like, here's the issue when it comes to horror characters, right? Is that they tend to be down and then they get their asses back up after a little break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, is it just a fucking battle to the death?
Jason doesn't need prep time like certain other people. Doesn't need prep time. He isn't like,
I mean, like, the thing about Jason is he's kind of like Captain America. He could do this all day. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just
pretty much.
And in space.
And in space too, and basically anywhere else. And you can't drown him because he just comes back from that too. So I guess let's just kick it right off. It's going to be a battle to the death. I mean, I guess you kind of have to preface with for the two fellas on the right, they get full use of their powers? Question mark.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because like Freddy technically has got to get you to sleep, and Jason, I don't think he really. Well, I don't know if he really sleeps.
I mean, that's how he did it last time.
Actually,
he does. Actually, he does. But let's
start it off. So first off, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Those of you that don't know, I think Jason wins this fight. I think it's pretty obvious.
I'm gonna say Jason will win this fight.
Yeah,
just on the fact that his body is way more durable than the little Texan Phillies that Leatherface is used to chopping up. Jason can take a licking, bro. Like for real. I think he only lost an appendage in the space one, and then he got rebuilt. And that's I think it cut him up with like a laser or something like
with
that.
A laser. Yeah.
So
a laser to cut him.
Yeah, your chainsaw ain't gonna really cut it there, buddy.
Yeah, I mean the chainsaw would probably wound him, but I would assume if Leatherface gets in close with that chainsaw, Jason's gonna go for a chop unless you get that arm, and that's basically gonna be it. So,
I mean, and also you gotta remember, Jason is strong as all shit.
Yeah,
this is true.
Yeah, he's got kind of got a supernatural thing going, and just in terms of pure slasher athleticism, especially if we're talking about the Rob Zombie version, bro. Like he's way more aggressive than Leatherface. The hack and slash is going to be crazy. So that's definitely a Jason win.
That whole like Southern inbreeding thing really plays a part. Because I kind of think he's too stupid to beat Jason. Just as me being honest. He kind of runs around like, duh.
I mean,
just saying, and call it what it is. This is interesting to me.
So Michael Myers and Jason are very, very similar characters. One just carries a big old knife, and the other carries a smaller knife.
Yup.
They're both big, they're both strong, and they both cut people up into tiny pieces.
Right.
So,
So for me,
durable.
it's still a Jason win for me. Michael Myers does not really die, but he has never been a speedster. So again, we're talking about slasher athleticism. Gets more points for ambush than Michael Myers. So I just got to go on my guy.
I think Jason takes this fight. I think go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Jason wins this because Michael Myers can get hurt more. Like Michael Myers has more pausing in him when he gets a hanger in the eye or something through his hand. Like you could hurt this dude, like he'll really bleed. You chop Jason, it's like dirty water comes out of him, and it's like I'm good. Like thanks, I needed that. I was feeling a little bloated. Like it's what I'm saying. So I feel like if Jason gets enough good swings on this dude, he can put him down, man. He can put him down. He'll just get home.
Michael Myers has been taking damage from Jamie Lee Curtis's ass for 25 years. You ain't gonna tell me
for real.
This will be the most quietest movie ever.
It really would. It would be so quiet. Oh man, you just hear the occasional background music, and that's basically it.
Yeah, but Jason takes it. Definitely,
Jason takes it. All right. We've already seen this on the big screen. Freddy Krueger, the man with the claws. The man with the claws. Round 2. Man, I don't know where to start. First off, Freddy Krueger is the thing that all of my nightmares are literally made of, because the fact that this motherfucker waits for you to go to sleep and then decides to attack you is like the most terrifying shit ever when I'm a kid.
Yeah, he sound like a dude on a date, though, don't he?
It really does.
He sound like a dude on a date. They wait till you sleep and then he attacks.
When you fall asleep, it's on.
Fall asleep, baby. Fall asleep. Ain't you sleeping?
Yeah, there were certain, like, a lot of it, like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, a lot of these characters didn't really like have that effect on me when I was a kid, like that they scared me that much. That motherfucker in the corner, when that music came on, 1, 2, Freddy's coming, I was like, nah, you're not doing that. You're not ring around the rosy in my fucking ass in a dream. Don't do that shit.
It was that screeching of the nail, of the claws,
and the nails,
or any kind of it wasn't good for me. That wasn't good for me.
I think for me, it was just the idea that, listen, when you see most of these other characters, like, okay, I just got to outrun Mike. I got to just not be where Jason is. But, everybody knows that you got to go to sleep. And even if you just doze off in a daydream, like, he got you.
All day.
And the only way you can beat Freddy is by not thinking or talking about him.
Yeah.
So that's where, I mean, obviously we did already see it on the big screen, and Jason won (ish), I guess.
Yeah,
but it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, if Jason falls asleep, Freddy could take the fight. It's just what it is.
I don't think Jason really. I don't think Jason really falls asleep. They kind of added that piece to the movie, but Jason again is kind of like in league with Mike Myers in that they just are dormant for a period of time, but it makes them no less lethal. It's not like normal humans, you go to sleep or you doze off, and he's still lethal. And
true.
So I guess the real question is, can Jason actually hurt Freddy in the dream world? Because we know that that's where his power is.
Yeah, that's his domain, though.
That's his domain.
You ain't gonna fuck with Freddy in his domain, man. I mean, motherfuckers already try to do that shit every time.
Yeah, that's how they won. That's how they beat him in that in the one movie, man.
They did beat him in one movie in there.
In the third movie, man. The Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors.
You were like, we're not afraid of you.
I mean, like, I really do think it's
it's kind of situationally based who would come out on top, but I would probably lean towards Jason just because we've seen it before.
Yeah, but you put these two in a room. Ain't no dream space. You take the two of them, put them in a room.
Jason wins.
Jason's whooping that ass.
Yeah, Jason's whooping his ass. That's the problem.
Yeah. You're right.
All right. So this I also feel like is very interesting. A lot of people are going to be like, well, why is Pennywise up here? Well, Pennywise is kind of a fucked up character, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So my issue with the Pennywise things in the original, they seem to point more towards Pennywise being like an alien or something.
Exactly.
In the original, and then when they did the remake, they went more for the kind of demon thing. So I'm going to keep it there. And he's sort of really a Freddy, a Nightmare on Elm Street type of villain, because again, you have to fall asleep. But Jason actually, to me, runs through Pennywise because Pennywise's power is in the fear, and Jason doesn't fear shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So at
you
that
have to be
point,
scared for him to get
power. You have to be afraid in order to for him to have power, and Jason's just not afraid of shit, bro. It's like, you can take this damn hatchet and
right through that big ass forehead.
Right through your big ass forehead.
It's a target. I like it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I agree. I think, yeah, based on that, I would probably say Jason would come out on top. But the final round, however, that Pinhead guy in the corner is a little bit of a fucking issue for Mr. Voorhees, if I do say so myself.
Full fucking stop.
Yeah, that's I don't even think that's close.
Yo, listen.
Emergency brake, slam it in the park. You're not going
if you've never seen Hellraiser, just watch Hellraiser 1. Just watch Hellraiser 1.
Yeah.
You will understand what we're talking about. Is no way Jason gets past Pinhead. Yo, listen, the depths of the underworld that this guy comes from is absolutely crazy. The pain, the first time that I saw Pinhead and the guy opened up the box and then all the fish hooks grabbed him, I was just like, oh shit.
Yep. Yeah, that movie. Yeah. That movie's fucking nuts, FYI.
You ain't going up just against him, man.
Yeah, and that's just one. You know what I mean? Like,
sister and the other freaking big teeth, fucking
chattering teeth and whatnot.
No thanks.
That's pretty much a wrap for that. Jason's my guy, but definitely running into Pinhead. That's just over.
He'd be in pieces.
Yep.
Now, I will say this. The funny thing about Pinhead is he's got a moral policy. Like, you have to be a certain person who has done a certain thing in order to receive that punishment, because they have to be sustained by your actions.
I think killing innocent counselors at a camp while they trying to get their bone on in a sleeping bag, that counts, man. Nobody deserves to get beat against a tree in a sleeping bag, bro. Nobody.
But does that make him?
Yes.
But does that make him?
He's cock blocking at that point. That's a crime.
But listen. But they're all for the suffering. Like, they might look at him as a hero. Give him some extra power.
To stop fornicating? No, man, you can't stop. Don't be stopping the fornication in there. No,
exactly.
My man had put spear hooks through people. Like, what? Nah, man.
Chasing kids all over the damn place.
He almost ruined titties for me.
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the worst way to die.
I'm serious, bro.
You can't even. First of all, you can't even let me bust this nut real quick and then kill me. Just like
you think you doing it in because you penetrating. Next thing you know, you getting penetrated. Like, that's not even fun, bro. Freaking machete come right through my chest piece. I'm like,
I
Yeah, Jason is
Almost there.
Jason is the definition of where cockblock came from.
Yo,
Literally,
that's it, man. That's what he
Yeah.
do.
Hard.
He's a true hater. That don't make
He's
no
a-
mistake.
he's a
He's
hater.
a true hater, bro.
I hate it, man.
They see anybody getting something, he gonna, hey, what y'all doing?
Yo, what y'all doing in here?
Pause. Chop, chop, chop.
Was that part 1 where he speared the couple in the bed?
No, in the first one, that's his mama. That was his mama. That wasn't even him yet.
Oh, well, that's right. It was his mom.
Oh, true.
That was his mama.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
If y'all, if hey, listen. If
See,
I
and
spoil
that just
something
goes to
for
show
somebody-
you, hating runs in the family.
Yo, for real.
Tell you.
Where he get it from?
Hating
He
runs in
get
the
it from his mama.
family. Get it from his mama.
Cock blocking is a generational trait that
It's
gets
a
passed down.
generational trait. That's generational toxicity right there, man. That's crazy.
Mom said, if we ain't getting any, they ain't getting any.
Nobody ain't
Yeah.
good.
Nobody allowed to get it.
She mad because the last time she got something. Well, never mind. I ain't
All
even
right,
gonna
well,
go there.
well, I was gonna say now.
Probably ran off with a camp. Daddy probably ran off with a camp counselor.
Probably.
True facts.
So, lesson learned here: Jason Voorhees can make it pretty far in a horror gauntlet, and I'm sure there's others on the horror list that he could probably take down. But there are some out there that are just too supernaturally strong for Jason to handle, and Pinhead is that goddamn guy.
Yeah.
He might be one of the strongest in the horror universe, whatever you want to call it. To be honest,
You got to
with
realize the respect that man has because they haven't tried to make another one of his movies because they were that gory.
Yep.
When was the last Pinhead movie? The last Hellraiser movie?
It was in the
20 years ago?
The 90s?
There was
Yeah.
one.
The 90s, I think.
Yeah, I think it was in the
Pretty sure.
90s.
Look that up. Hellraiser.
It at the very latest, it was no less than the early 2000s. It was like the farthest you're gonna go. It's
Yeah,
been
I'll
over 20
look
years.
I was gonna say, I'll see. Last Pinhead.
When was
Last Pinhead movie. Oh shit! Actually,
And actually,
Hellraiser,
yeah,
Hellraiser
they had quite a
Judgment
few.
came out in 2018.
what?
Yep. Hellraiser Judgment.
Hellraiser Judgment came out, but it got like horrible reviews. But,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
which is why nobody
No.
here watched it. Probably.
There's quite a few of them out there, man. There's like
Yeah.
Hellraiser, Hellraiser
I
2, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, and there's Bloodline, Inferno, Hellseeker. What the devil?
Yeah, they were just going crazy.
Deader.
I feel like we should cover.
Hellworld.
I feel like we should cover Hellraiser in a Splatterfest. I think.
Yeah, we
With
might have
the first three.
Because I feel like there's not enough appreciation for Hellraiser out there.
Yeah,
That's
I think-
we might
a
have to.
character.
It's the first three. Everything else is not going to work.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And also, I just want to put this as a I guess a public service announcement. It's mid-October, and if you haven't watched a couple of good horror slasher films, get on that. You should probably do that because it is that time of year, and this is making me want to go back and watch a couple of these right now. So do that. So yeah, there you go. Jason did not quite make it through the horror gauntlet. I'm going to give you guys a spiel because that's what I do. We are pushing ever so closely to that 500 subscriber mark. Please continue to smash the like button below and also the subscribe button below. Helps us out more than you'll ever know. Really appreciate you guys' love and support on all the videos lately. We hope you enjoyed this one. I know the gauntlets have been a big hit lately. A lot of people say they look forward to them. So we had to get one in for spooky season. So please check us out on all forms of social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Also now streaming live on Kick and Rumble for all your viewing and listening needs. I dinged twice. It's time to go to bed. Until the next what is this? A freaking gauntlet. Until the next gauntlet.
Splatterhouse.
Or Splatterfest or whatever. Anything. We will catch you guys in the next video.
Peace. Deuces.